Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful, beautiful, wonderfully made, the color of beautiful, beautiful. God made me beautiful. Yeah, I am so
Good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome to Wondrously Made Wednesday. I am Dr. Karen Moore, founder of the Color of Beautiful Media and Entertainment, and I am the Color of Beautiful Global. And I'm so glad to be here today on this Wondrously Made Wednesday, which is a day that we celebrate the beauty of Black women. And our Wondrously Made Wednesday is for celebrating the beauty of all Black women of all shades. But what I want to do today is I'm changing things up a little. We are doing things about Black history, but one of the things that I felt was really important to do today is to tell you really about I Am the Color of Beautiful Global movement and what it is we are doing and how it is so important to what we do in the sort of in the I guess I want to say sort of in the realm of Black history, African American history, and how colorism has been part of, many times, it's been part of our history, unfortunately. But we are working to do some changing. We are working to change that, I should say. We are working to change that within our communities, inside of our communities, and outside of our communities. So I Am the Color of Beautiful Global is a movement to redefine the standard of beauty for Black women. And that means to redefine the standard of beauty, that it's not just beauty is one shade. Beauty is not just light skin. Beauty is also the deepest of the dark skin. And it is so important that we begin to focus on that and realize that our beauty spans all shades. And so often, with colorism, it's the idea that darker skin is not beautiful, it's not valuable, it's not worthy. People of darker skin are not beautiful, are not valuable, are not worthy. And it's just really not true. And unfortunately, so much of what we see in the marketplace, what we see in the media, what we see in Hollywood is not a representation of the full scope of the beauty of Black women. So I Am the Color of Beautiful Global movement is about redefining that standard and bringing attention to the beauty of darker skinned women. And I know as a darker skinned woman what it's like to not be treated as if I am beautiful, valuable, or worthy. I've had the experiences of not being chosen, not being acknowledged because of the particular hue, melanin, how much melanin I have in my skin. And I am very proud of the melanin that I had in my skin. It wasn't always that way, though. There were times when I hid and I was not as engaging, not as open to receiving the things that God has for me to receive, because I was not feeling beautiful. I was not made to feel beautiful. And I had to make the choice myself to see myself as beautiful. And so it is my mission to make sure that all women who are of darker complexion understand how beautiful they are and see their value and see their worth. And also so that we can pass that down and pass that along to the generation that is coming behind us. So a lot of the ways that we do this is we do it through, because I think that visualization is very important. You've got to begin to see darker skinned women, the visual of darker skinned women being called beautiful, And so we do a lot of let me say it this way, we create a lot of images of darker skinned women, and we put things about how beautiful that image is. And so it's very much about imagery and changing the narrative around what beauty is. So we post images that say this is what beautiful is, and have positive sayings about I I know how beautiful I am. I know how beautiful my skin is. And so that's one of the ways we do it. The other thing that we do is we have a film, Who Told You You're Black is Not Beautiful? And in this film, we hear the stories of women who talk about their experience with colorism. And we give a glimpse into the origins of colorism and how colorism came about here in the United States during the time of slavery. Now, let me be clear that colorism is not just in the United States. Colorism is a global issue in countries where there are people of color. And so, whether it be from a colonization or some kind of white supremacist idealism of what beauty is and how it's been dictated to us for us what's beautiful. And that's what we have to begin to tear down that narrative, because as far as I'm concerned, no one gets to dictate to us what is beautiful for us. So you'll see in countries like Africa and countries like India and countries like China and in the Latin American countries and the Hispanic countries, and you'll begin to see all this idea of lighter is more beautiful and it's more valuable and it's more worthy. You'll see that even in countries where there are people of darker complexion and also people of lighter complexion, and even those people of darker complexion in a lot of those countries are skin bleaching because they have also began to accept the narrative that lighter skin is beautiful and more valuable and more worthy. I saw an article just the other day where it continues to say that 77% of the women in Nigeria skin bleach. And so it's not just a United States American issue, it is a global issue. Colorism is a global issue. And we are redefining that standard on a global level. So we call it the Color of Beautiful Global Movement, because we are about tearing down this narrative on a global level. So we do our film, we do screenings of our film and have conversations on colorism. And we've had some amazing, amazing conversations on colorism and have heard from people about their experiences and the differences in experiences based on possibly where you came from or your family dynamic and things like that. We've had some amazing conversations on colorism. The other thing that we do is we do it in the theater. I am a spoken word musical theater producer and songwriter, and we do it also in theater. Now, in Poetic Blues, A Sister Story, which is my signature theater piece, we have a piece called Brown Skin Blues. And that's actually how the Color of Beautiful movement really came to be. There's two things about that. One, when I did Brown Skin Blues, so many women were coming to me and talking about their experience and how they didn't realize so many other people had that experience that I talk about in Brown Skin Blues. And so that kind of led me to the Color of Beautiful, establishing this whole movement. And the other thing, Poetic Blues itself was inspired by Nina Simone's For Women. And I remember we were getting ready to do a production and there was music playing before the production as people were coming in. And Nina Simone's For Women came on. And I don't recall, other than at that first moment, ever hearing the song, or if that was the first moment that I was really hearing the song. And when I heard the song, the first thing that came to my mind is that would be an amazing theater piece for women. And so the Color of Beautiful, Poetic Blues was inspired by Nina Simone's For Women. That's how Poetic blues came about, and then doing brown skin blues in poetic blues is kind of how we got to the Color Beautiful global movement. And one of the things that was interesting, the story that I also tell about poetic blues, is that my sister is light skinned. My biological grew up in the same house. Sister is light skinned, and when I was doing a lot of brown skin blues when I was first doing poetic blues, and she said to me that light skinned women have blues too, and my reaction was like, since when, right? So, but as she began to explain to me some of the things that she has encountered, we have also included light skin blues now into poetic blues, a sister story, and we have usually either my sister or another light skinned poet that performs that, because one of the things that I really believe in for poetic blues is that it has to be very authentic. So I couldn't possibly do light skinned blues because I'm not light skinned, and has not been my experience. So it's important to me that poetic blues be very authentic and come from a place of true authenticity and what has actually been the experience of that particular piece. So we do it. That's what the Color Beautiful global movement is about, and that's what we do. We use film, we use theater, we use colorism conversations, and we use video and graphic presentations to not only bring awareness to colorism, but to talk about the beauty of darker skin and to be able to help women who are darker skinned really understand and tap into their beauty. We are developing the Melanin Poppin' Beauties membership community and membership that will be launching. I'm going to say April. It's a work in progress. It really is, because I want it to be. It's so important to me that it really be something that's going to be very beneficial to the people who are going to be in this community and membership. And so I'm working really hard to get it to be where it's something that is going to be of the greatest value to the people who come to the community and come to the membership. So we are looking for an April launch, and we're really excited about it. And I'm in a cohort that is helping me to really develop it and get it to the place that it really needs to be. So I'm so excited about that, to be in this cohort of people that are really helping me to develop it and to bring my vision to fruition the way that I really see it taking place, the way I envision that it is, to help me bring that into fruition. So I'm very excited about that. So that's it for Wondrously Made Wednesday. I felt it was really important to really talk about, especially in this Black History Month, and as we're looking back at our history and we're looking forward to the things that are moving our history forward, because our history did not just begin with slavery and end with the Civil Rights Movement, as the Apex Museum says, but our history is ongoing and new things are developing, and we are developing new things, and content creation is really phenomenal in how it is helping to move us forward. So I'm excited for this time period that we're in, to be able to move forward and to be able to have just this amazing, amazing opportunity to help dark-skinned women to see their beauty and understand their beauty and know that we are also the color of beautiful. Coming up April 6th is I Am the Color of Beautiful Day, and it's going to be a virtual event. And what we're doing this year, which I'm also very excited about, I'm just very excited this year, we are also going to have poets and storytellers and filmmakers that we're gathering to come together and to do poems and spoken word and storytelling about the beauty of Black women And I am really excited about this because I think that it's going to be really pivotal in getting and moving forward with understanding and tapping into our beauty. So, I Am the Color of Beautiful Day is about celebrating all of our shades of beauty. And so, we're in any poets. If you're a poet, reach out to me. And if you think you want to do something on the beauty of Black women, and this is not limited to just women. Some of you men poets out there that know about the beauty of Black women, you are welcome to also come and share with us on I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. Our first year, we had a men's panel to talk about the beauty of Black women, and it was amazing. It was really amazing to hear from the men. So this is not just for the women, but any men that are poets out there, spoken word artists. If you're a filmmaker and want to talk about the medium of film, we're going to talk about the medium of film and how the medium of film is so pivotal when it comes to social justice issues and when it comes to understanding how we're going to really attack these isms that are hampering our community. So we want you to, by all means, tap into the beauty of Black women and come and be a part of I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. It's going to be April 6th. It's going to be on a virtual platform, and we'll be putting out information about how we're going to do that, because we're going to have a general admission and we're going to have a VIP. And the VIP is going to be a day with me and with a film screening and some other resources that we have. That's going to be for our VIP, the film screening and our Color of Beautiful manual and workbook. And because it's about education as well as conversation. It's about conversation and education. So our VIP day is going to be a day with me screening the film and having conversation on colorism. So we are looking forward to all of that, and we look forward to seeing you there. We'll be posting more information about the Color of Beautiful Day and April 6th, save that date. And I think that's it for today. It is Wondrously Made Wednesday, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. And remember, we say it loud, we wear it proud. I am the color of beautiful. Be blessed.
Live life carefree, looking out for better days. Just call it a raise, I'm hoping to rise. Love on my Black sisters, let's collab, not collide. While our people provide, light skin, dark skin, but we all on the same side. Come together on the same time, dark and lovely. Yeah, I love mine, beautiful we are, Queens we are, I must admit, and we will go far. Don't ever forget, yeah, I must admit, Black Queens we are.
Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful.